A warm and hearty welcome to all my viewers. Today, a special recipe is there for you all. Chicken boti seekh kebab. Let's see how to make this sizzling recipe. Step 1. To make chicken paste in mixer grinder. For this, here I have taken a mixing bowl and chicken boneless pieces. I'm going to place this chicken boneless pieces in the mixing bowl. To make it to fine paste, you can follow two steps. The first step is you can cut the chicken into chicken keema and then you can grind the chicken. Or bit by bit, the whole boneless chicken you can add in the mixer grinder, but be careful bit by bit. I am following today the second option or the second way, that is bit by bit boneless chicken will be grinded in mixer grinder. Step 2. Marinating the chicken paste. So you can see our chicken paste is finely grinded and ready. First I'm going to add salt as per your taste. Turmeric powder, this is 1/4 teaspoon. Red chili powder, this is as per your taste. If you want spiciness, you can add as much as you can. But for this I am adding 1 teaspoon of red chili powder. Next is cumin and coriander powder. This is 1 teaspoon. Black pepper powder, 1/2 teaspoon. Nutmeg and mace powder. This is also around 1/4 teaspoon and a little more. Vinegar. This is 1 teaspoon and half more, that is 1.5 teaspoons. Garlic paste, this goes around 1 teaspoon. Ginger paste, 1/2 teaspoon. Onion paste, this goes around 1 to 2 teaspoons basically, but here I have added 3 teaspoons. You may give 3 teaspoons if your amount is more, but if your amount is like me, you need to give 2 teaspoons. Now thick curd, this I have given 3 teaspoons. So the ratio of the curd and the onion should be the same, 3:3 or 2:2, depending upon your amount of chicken. Here I have taken meetha atar, 1 or 2 drops. Now mix this chicken keema well with all the spices and pastes we have given. See that the chicken keema is perfectly combined with all the spices and all the pastes we have given. And put this in the rest, but before putting into the rest, I am going to add corn flour. This is 4 to 5 teaspoons of corn flour. If you have besan, that is gram flour, you can also add that. But that particular time, if you are adding gram flour, add 5 teaspoons of it. But if you are adding corn flour or cornstarch, add 4 teaspoons. Mix this well, and you can keep this overnight in the refrigerator, covering it, or outside in the kitchen for 2 hours. Step 3. Placing the skewers in the water for 30 minutes. Here I have taken some bamboo skewers, and you know this, how to make kebab, you need this bamboo skewers. You have to keep this in the water. Now to make this boti seekh kebab, 2 skewers is needed to make 1 kebab. So accordingly you handle this. Here I have taken 10 skewers to make 5 boti kebabs. Step 4. Placing the chicken boti seekh kebab into the skewers. First, wet your hands and take 2 skewers together. Take a very good amount of chicken which is coming into our feast, and we make laddu. In that way, you just go on making it well combined together, and like this you pierce the chicken and place the chicken tightly with the bamboo skewers. If you see it's coming out, you need to add a little bit of corn flour with it. If you are seeing it's coming out, if it's not, your consistency of the chicken is perfect. You need to use your both of the hands to make this boti kebab and to place the chicken into the skewers, because it's a very crucial moment. If the chicken comes out from your skewer, it would be very bad and difficult to handle this. My one chicken boti seekh kebab is ready. Like this, place all the chicken into the seekh kebabs. Step 5. Preparing the chicken boti seekh kebab. Here I have taken a non-stick pan. I am going to add oil, and this is around 3 to 4 teaspoons of oil. I am doing this chicken boti seekh kebab in induction. You can also do in gas. And you have to heat this in high flame first. See that the oil doesn't get burned. Okay, wait for 2 to 3 minutes till the oil is nicely hot. And after the oil is hot, you reduce the flame and you can give it to the lowest flame. Here in this model of Bajaj Majesty, the lowest flame is 100. So you can, if you have the same model, you can give the flame to 100, or you can give the flame to its lowest. Now one by one I am adding the chicken, and see that your oil is not hot, otherwise they will turn to burn. You need to place them carefully and do not overcrowd the chicken. I am making 5 chicken at a time, but if you make 5 chicken at a time, what will happen is that you will not be handling that with ease. You need to cook everything in your comfort zone. You will be out from your comfort zone if you cook it in a small vessel with overcrowding. So always cook into the capacity you can, and you can be in your comfort level. Here I can also cook 5 chicken skewers at a time, but I am cooking 3 because if I give 5, I know it would be overcrowded, so it would be difficult for me to handle the chicken. And you have to cook this each side for around 8 minutes. After 8 minutes, with the help of a tong, you can rotate it, and you can also make it to cook for all the sides. Now cover this and keep this for 16 minutes. 8 minutes side each. After 8 minutes, you see one side is perfectly cooked. Rotate the other side of the chicken and make it to cook. Here, our chicken boti seekh kebab is perfectly done. Cover it and serve it hot with your loved ones. I hope you have loved my recipe. Don't forget to like, share and comment, and subscribe to my channel for more interesting videos. Bye.